What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. So, in light of me making recent videos about Lil Wayne and explaining how Lil Wayne is a terrible performer now, right? I can't speak to what he used to be in the past, but in recent years, Lil Wayne is a terrible performer. And I was showing that to show y'all that he does not need to be the Super Bowl halftime show, regardless of the fact that the show is in New Orleans, his hometown. I don't care that it's in New Orleans. He does not need to be the Super Bowl halftime show. And with me showing his recent performances, me screen recording his recent performances, I've seen people telling me that I need to leave Wayne alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave Wayne alone, bruh. Leave him alone. I saw people also saying stuff like this on Facebook. So we gonna turn our back on Wayne? We gonna turn our back on Wayne for Kendrick Lamar? That's what we really doing? No Wayne slander will be tolerated. I promise y'all, like, a lot of y'all want to protect Wayne because of nostalgia purposes. You grew up listening to Wayne. He was your favorite rapper. He was your introduction to lyricism. Wayne was not my introduction to lyricism, even though he was a lot of my should I say contemporaries, a lot of my friends who are my age. I'm 31. Wayne was their introduction to lyricism. He was not my introduction to lyricism. I was already listening to Jadakiss, Nas, Jay-Z, and all of that. So I wasn't like, he wasn't my introduction, and I don't hold him as near and dear to my heart as some other people do. But I also don't care to protect Wayne because Wayne does not care to protect Black American people. He doesn't care about the protection of Black American people as it pertains to police brutality and systemic racism. And he doesn't care about police brutality and how Black folks are being unalived. And he didn't care about none of that. He said he said, and I quote, when he was asked about the Black Lives Matter movement, not the organization, because most Black people had no connection to the organization. We had a connection to the movement. We didn't even know nothing about the organization. We were connected to the Black Lives Matter movement, the movement that Black people should not have their lives taken away from them by law enforcement when they are unarmed and when they are not resisting arrest in no way, shape, form, or fashion. They should not have their life taken away from them. That's what we were connected to, the Black Lives Matter movement. When Wayne was asked about the Black Lives Matter movement, he said, "My life matters to my bitches. And I'm not connecting to nothing." The lady said, "You don't feel connected to the Black Lives Matter movement?" He said, "I'm connected to this flag right here. I'm a gang member. I'm a gang member." Perpetuating negative stereotypes of Black American people. So when I see Wayne disregard Black folks, throw us under the bus, act like racism doesn't exist in order to appease his white fan base, it's clear he don't care about Black American people like that. He cares about himself. He don't care about the state of the social welfare of Black American people. He doesn't care about our well-being like that, and Black people getting their lives taken away from them by law enforcement. He don't give a fuck. So I don't give a fuck about Wayne. I don't care to protect him like y'all do. I really don't. Y'all care to make sure he's, to covet him and make sure he's all right. Is the word? Is that the right word I'm using? Y'all want to cover him and protect him. I don't care to protect Wayne. I just don't. I love Black people so much. When I find out you don't give a fuck about Black folks, I don't have no love for you at that point. I don't. A lot of y'all do. I don't be having no love for you when I find out you don't care about Black folks. For real. And I know some of y'all gonna say, "How can you say that wearing a Boston Celtics hat in Boston? Racism happened in Boston." I got this hat because the hat matched my clothes. And let's not forget, the great Bill Russell, one of the biggest activists during the 60s and 50s, played for the Boston Celtics, the great Bill Russell. So let's get back to what I'm saying, though. But yeah, I don't give a fuck to protect Wayne's. I don't care to protect his legacy at that point. When you show me, you give Black people your ASS to kiss, you know what to kiss. When you're willfully ignorant and act like you didn't know that racism still exists because you got fans of different ethnicity, I have no attachment to you. I don't I don't feel empathy for you. I don't, want to protect you in any way. I don't want to stand up for you and stand down on your legacy. Is Wayne a legendary artist? Absolutely. I couldn't deny him his status as an icon and a music legend, even if I wanted to. I could not. He has legendary music, legendary songs, right? But he's a horrible performer, especially as of today. And again, I don't feel the need to ride out and protect a man who really don't care about black folks like that. I don't. I'm so like, I love my people so much, and I got a lot of I'm not like acting like I'm not never acting like I'm the most pro-black person you ever find, because I'm not. But I love my people so much. I cannot see you throw us under the damn bus at every turn, and I want to champion you. I can't do that. I can never do that. I can't do it in good faith, bad faith. I couldn't do that. So yeah, man, I speak carefree about Wayne with no regard to how it comes across, because I know what type of time he on. I know he on that raccoon activity. So when I know you're doing a lot of butter biscuit raccoon eating, you're doing a lot of butter biscuit raccooning, a lot of bootlicking, and you doing bootlicking where you're just like acting as if, like you're really acting like racism is a figment of black Americans' imagination, making us look crazy, gaslighting us to make it seem like we just tripping. That's very detrimental to our people, especially when I know white folks cling on to everything. They look at these entertainers, they look at them as the voice of us, especially somebody like Wayne, because Wayne has the pulse of white America. A lot of white American teenagers and white American youth and people our age, he had the pulse of that generation, especially when he started appealing to a lot of the white American suburban kids with these piercings and all these rock star skater image stuff he was trying to do. The stuff he wasn't doing when he was a hot boy. When he started doing all the skater boy, skateboard, and all these piercings here, there, lip piercing up here, eyebrow piercings, he started to appeal to white suburban kids. And so, yeah, you got a voice amongst them, and you're out here gaslighting, making us seem like, when I say us, black Americans, making black Americans feel like we crazy because we see systemic racism. We see police brutality while people are having their lives taken away from them. And you know about it too, because you rapped about it in Georgia Bush when you talked about black folks being left for dead after Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans, your hometown, right? So, yeah, when I see that and I see you don't care about none of that and you throwing us under the bus, I will speak carefree about you. So I don't have this I'm not reserved in my speech about Wayne. I don't tread lightly when I talk about Wayne. I don't feel the need to wanna be as polite and say it as nicely as possible. Cause Wayne not respectful to us as black people. He's not. You got a line like beat up that PUSSY like Emmett Till. You're not respectful to our people, our ancestors. But yeah, and when you definitely throwing us under the bus and making it seem like we tripping about racism, you just didn't know it was ever, you didn't know it was really existing in this world. That's hurtful to our cause and what we out here fighting for. You know what I'm saying? While you trying to appease your white fan base, because Wayne thinks showing solidarity to black American people means that he hates white people. He thinks saying police brutality is wrong and black folks should not have their lives taken from them during simple interactions with police. He thinks saying that will make white people look at him as the enemy, and he's afraid. And when brothers are that cowardly like that, you can't talk that gangster shit to me. I'm a gangster, Miss Katie. I don't believe you. You need more people. When you talk all that tough ass talk about you a gangster, telling Katie Couric, a renowned journalist, revered journalist, that you are a gangster, and you do what you want to do, and you talking all this tough ass stuff in these songs, and you will do this and do that to this black man, and that you will kill this one, and all of that. When you talking all of that, you bet not be scared to stand up for black folks when you talking like that. I bet not see all this fear and you shuddering and all this apprehension in you when it's time to stand down for your people. But you a gangster any other time. You a gangster when you want to cuss out little geeky reporters. You a gangster then. You tough when you getting interviewed by Katie Couric. No, be a gangster when it matters most. Be a gangster when it come down to standing up for your people, for riding out for your people. I ain't saying Wayne got to be Malcolm X or Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. or Nelson Mandela. But don't act like racism is a figment of our imagination when you're asked about it. Don't act like you don't know what's going on in this world. Don't act like you thought, since you had fans of different ethnicities, that racism was over with, because you know you never thought that. You know you never ever believed anything like that. You know that was never your thought process. Oh, I got a lot of different fans. When I look in the crowd, I see all these different faces. So racism can't exist. That's what he said on FS1 Undisputed with Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless when they were both on the program, when that show was still going on. Don't say that, because you know you never thought that. You're trying to walk a fine line to not piss off your white fan base, to not piss off your non-black fan base. You didn't want to piss off your anti-black fan base. Not even just say the non-black fan base. You didn't want to piss off your anti-black fan base. So you wanted to sweep racism under the rug. You under that Morgan Freeman Act. Well, if you want to stop racism, don't talk about it. Which is the goofiest stuff in the world to me. And again, Morgan Freeman too damn old to even be letting something like that come out of his mouth. Even with him being from Mississippi, of all places, where the Confederate flag was in the state flag. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? You know, but yeah, that was cowardly for him to do that. And when I see you have that type of cowardice in you, when I see you have that type of disrespect for black people, I speak carefree about you when I'm criticizing you. I don't feel the need to protect your legacy. I don't feel the need to protect you. I don't feel the need to try to tiptoe around things that I have to say when I know a man has no regard for black American people. My people that I love a lot. You know, when I see that, I don't mince words. I don't choose my words carefully when I'm talking about Wayne. The way y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what type of time he on. You know, I know he on that Jason Whitlock time with that type of statement. I can't respect it and I won't respect it. Some of y'all will try to, switch it up. Are we really doing this to Wayne? Ain't no Wayne slander will be tolerated. Says who? Says who? Wayne slander won't be tolerated from you? I will talk this Wayne slander in y'all face. I don't care. I will talk this Wayne slander in y'all face. And I will make you second guess why you riding out with Wayne. I will make y'all cry when you figure out, damn, Wayne really be on that BS. You gonna really be sitting contemplating after I break it down for y'all. You know? But I don't have this affinity. I never had this affinity for Wayne like that in the first place because he wasn't my introduction to lyricism. While he was a great rapper, Wayne's lyrics and subject matter never matured as he got older, and it's something that I really like to see in rappers. He doesn't have a lot of introspective records like a Tip, like T.I., and Pac had, and Big didn't have that either, but, he was a great rapper. He was never my favorite rapper per se, but when I knew he was on that Raccoon Activity, it was a done deal. So I don't care how it comes out when I talk about Wayne. He deserves being